and let our readers in on the Zoom side of things. Hello, Travelweek readers. Welcome to today's webinar. I see you all coming online right now. We're so happy to have you here. We have an amazing show planned for today. I am so excited to watch this presentation with you. We've got Angela Chen, who is here representing Trip Oppo, and she's doing a presentation on their South Korea and Japan tour. So it's going to be a really great webinar we've got here today. Before we start, I've got just a few notes of housekeeping. Number one, there is an awesome prize. I should say 2 awesome prizes attached to today's webinar. For those travel agents who stay right through to the end of today's webinar, you are going to be eligible to win one of 2 $25 gift cards. So to Starbucks, amazing, great prize. We can always use those Starbucks cards, definitely. So be sure to stay through to the end of the webinar so you are eligible for that. Again, as always, if you have any questions during the course of the webinar, please feel free to post those into the Q&A box. I'll be back on at the very end of the webinar, as always, to ask any questions that you have for Angela on your behalf. So please use this time to ask your questions and learn more about this amazing tour. As you know, here at Travelweek, we are dedicated to sharing and providing the very best information on all the holiday and travel product that is out there, so you can craft the very best holidays for your clients. And so with that, and without further ado, I would like to pass you over to the lovely Angela Chen. Angela, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining my webinar today. I'm so excited as this is my first time doing the webinar with the Travel Week. Today, also on behalf of the Korea Tourism Organization, I'm going to share with you our South Korea tour, give you some insights about the program and some great promotion offers. The tour has extension to Japan, so I will also show you the highlights of the Japan tours as well. Here's some of the advisors may not familiar with Trip Oppo. Trip Oppo's journey actually starts with Next Holidays Toronto way back in 2005 in Toronto. And from there, we work with hundreds of travel agents and help over 10,000 people explore the world, especially Asia and exotic destinations every year. And get this, almost everyone who traveled with us was super happy, like 99.9 satisfaction rate, which is crazy good. And please allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Angela Chen, the Assistant General Manager of Trip Oppo. And here is my contact information. So if you have any questions about our program or want to put together a tour, you can feel free to contact me. And right now, I'm going to turn off my video so you can focus on the slides. And at the Q&A section, I will be back. So Trip Oppo is all about group travel. We focus on 3 main things, which are our course, best value, real experience, and one-stop worry-free services. Our tours are all guided sightseeing tours. So no doubt, these enchantments of South Korea and Japan 15 days tour is also fully escorted. So South Korea and Japan, 2 dynamic East Asian nations, boast rich histories, vibrant cultures, and impressive technology advancements. So when we launched our 15-day tour program in July last year, because these 2 countries were the kind of the very last countries that's open to the world after COVID. The response for this tour was phenomenal. We have sold over 600 passengers for this year, 2023, and more coming up in 2024. But why South Korea and Japan is so attractive and people love it so much? And there are a few factors why our programs are so popular. Ultimately, a tour to South Korea and Japan promises a journey of discovery. Whether you are seeking cultural enrichment, natural beauty, culinary adventures, or simply a new perspective, these destinations have it all. Both countries offer a very unique mix of ancient traditions and contemporary lifestyles, providing travelers with a diverse range of experiences to explore. South Korea and Japan has a lot of stunning nature landscapes that will leave you breathless, such as marveling at the majestic beauty of the Mount Fuji, especially during the cherry blossom or the fall wet leaf season, or wander through the enchanting bamboo forest, or enjoy the beautiful view at the observation deck at Busan. And both countries are rich in history with countless sites that showcase their unique heritage. In Japan, we'll explore the historic Osaka Castle and the Golden Pavilion and in Kyoto. And in South Korea, delve into the nation's past at the Cheonggyeong Palace and the ancient folk village. These historical sites offer a fascinating glimpse into the region's storied past. And South Korea and Japan each possess their own distinct culture and traditions, which are deeply intertwined with their history. In Japan, we'll experience the refined art of tea ceremony or the traditional dinner. And in South Korea, immerse yourself in the Andong village and witness the colorful spectacle of a traditional mask dance. And engaging with this unique cultural practice will no doubtly enrich travelers' travel experience. The modern city of South Korea effortlessly blends the old with the new, offering a fascinating contrast between tradition and also innovation. In Tokyo and in Seoul, we'll explore the cutting-edge architecture, bustling shopping district, and vibrant nightlife, all while being surrounded by the historic temples and palaces. And the culinary delights of Japan and South Korea are yet another reason to embark on this journey. And in Japan, savor the delicate flavors of sushi and sashimi, the comfort of a steaming bowl of eel meal, or the artistry of a perfectly crafted bento box. And in South Korea, indulge in the bold flavor of kimchi, the sizzling goodness of Korean barbecue, or the satisfying warmth of the bibimbap, like the bowl rice. Well, during this tour, so we have many meals included in the package, like daily breakfast, the traditional Japanese dinner at the Hot Spring Hotel, Korean barbecue dinner, and the chicken soup with ginseng. But that's not all. We also upgrade the meals with free Japanese traditional grilled eel meal, and also free 4 traditional Korean meal package. So over 20 meals will included in this package. Well, not sure if you have lunch or not, but I'm already mouth-watering by looking at these pictures. Another reason why our program are so popular is because of the unique combination. These two captivating countries, while geographically very close, making a joint tour an incredible opportunity to explore the best of what East Asia has to offer. The combination of places visits in these two countries will provide you with an unforgettable lifetime experience and also save at least 1,500 on airfare. Well, flying from Vancouver to Seoul, direct flight, it's approximately 11 hours. And to Tokyo, it's about 10 hours. Oh, I should say Tokyo back, it's about 10 hours. And flying from Toronto to Seoul, it's about 14 and a half hours. And Tokyo back to Toronto, it's approximately 13 hours. However, between Seoul and Osaka, it's only an hour and a half. So why not travel to both countries in one trip, right? So like I said, we'll save you another air tickets to fly over to Asia. And our program is exceptional good value for the money. So for this 15 days tour includes all the flights, the bullet train experience, 4-star hotel accommodations, many meals as mentioned, private coach transfer and sightseeing, and fully escort small group tour. So our group size normally is from 20 to 30. So I would say during the high season, for example, the cherry blossom season, the group size may be about 30. We still use like 44 or 45-seater coach. And for some shoulder season, for example, April or May, the group size it's approximately 20 to about 25. So it's a very comfortable group size for travelers. And yeah, like I mentioned, it's a fully guided tour. So once you landed your tour, you have tour guide to greet you at the airport, and every day you have a guided sightseeing tour. So traveler, no need to worry about getting lost in the spiderweb-like subway network in Seoul and in Japan, right? So this is the package inclusions details, like the round trip airfare from Vancouver, Texas, fuel surcharge, all included in the package price, the intra-flight, train tickets, hotel accommodations, transfer service, meals, the sightseeing, speaking tour guides, also good-looking tour guides, English-speaking tour guides, okay? And sightseeing programs and entrance fees. So visa, it's not included. However, there's no visa required for Canadian travelers. So Canadian passport holders are allowed to enter South Korea for 30 days. And for Japan, it's up to 90 days for short-term stay for tourism. So it's very easy as long as you have your Canadian passport valid for 6 months, you can enter the country. Okay, so talking about hotels, maybe you heard or maybe you're already aware, the hotel is quite small in Japan and also South Korea, especially Japan, okay? So the regular standard room in Japan, this is the twin room for 2 people. It's just approximately over 100 square feet. So we know, like we just want to offer like a more spacious for our travelers. So we upgrade our hotel room to superior or deluxe room. So the room size, it's about 300 square feet. Okay, so all the hotel rooms in Japan is upgraded to a bigger size room. I know still compared to North America, hotel rooms may be still small, but it's already upgraded and it's a deluxe room in Japan. So this is the hotel that we use. It's in Osaka. It's Stargate Hotel. This is a hot spring resort, very beautiful resorts. Travelers can admire Mount Fuji directly from the hotel. It's a Japanese style room, which means the beds are Japanese tatami style. It's lower than our usual beds. So if clients they want to request Western room, they will have to send in the request when they make the reservation. And this is the Tokyo Bay 4-star hotel. And also Seoul, our hotel, its convenience located in the heart of the city. So travelers, if they want to go out in the evening or during free time, they can just go by subway. So for our tour, we have set departures throughout the year, especially in the best month to travel to these two countries. The first one is the springtime. So it's our spring from the mid-March to May. Spring is one of the most popular time to visit South Korea and Japan. The cherry blossoms typically bloom in late March to April, and the weather is mild and pleasant. So it's an excellent time for outdoor activities and sightseeing. So for those days, you see a little flower, the cherry flower beside the dates. Those are the cherry blossom season dates. So travelers, they will have the experience of the cherry blossom. It's very beautiful. I will show you the picture later. And another good season, popular time is the autumn. It's from September to November. Especially for those enjoy the fall leaf. If you see the dates, like for example, October 15, 22nd, and the 2 dates in November, it's the beautiful fall color season. The weather is cooler and comfortable, and traveler can experience the beautiful autumn colors. So if you have individual travelers, you can just simply book them into our departure dates, and most of them already guarantee departure. And right now we have a bonus package, and they can save up to $13.50 per room, which includes like the free upgrades that I mentioned for the room throughout the tour, and the free Japanese grilled eel meal, and the free Korean meals. But that's not all. Now is the best time to book your Calgary and Edmonton clients, because we are offering from March to May next year departure. Calgary and Edmonton departure can enjoy a 50% discount on the add-on fees. So regular add-on, it's about 400 add-ons the Vancouver departure price, but with the 50% discount, it's only $200 per person round trip for Calgary and Edmonton. That's a very good chance to catch this this program. Okay, so some of the advisors may be interested in putting together a group. It's very easy and flexible with Trip Opal. You can choose your departure date for sure, and it will be your private tour if you have minimum of passengers. You can choose our already set regular itinerary, and of course, if you want, you can customize the itinerary. And we can build a TC for you, like free seats for our advisors or the tour leader. It's your choice to do the land tour only, or if you prefer the package with us. So if you want this package price, the group size is minimum of 20. So let's say the starting price for Vancouver departure, $49.99. So if you have a group of 20, you can get this price. However, if you say, okay, I just want a group for maybe 16 passengers, it's just slightly higher, but I can help you with the price. And the TC for this price is offered with 25 passengers. So let's say if you have a group of 25 people, you will get 1 seat for free. Okay, so if you want to charter your own group, or if you want to customize a tour for South Korea or Japan, send me an email and then I will help you step by steps with that. I can also help you with designing a poster for your social media or email, and also customize your flyers so that you can send the itinerary to your clients. Okay, let's take a look at the day-by-day itinerary. So our tour will start from Seoul and go down south and back to Seoul. And Day 8, we'll fly from Seoul to Osaka, and then we'll travel toward east to end the tour in Tokyo. If clients can only do one country, our tour is very flexible too. It can be split to Korea 8 days only, and the package price is from $32.99. So the first day they will fly from North America to Seoul, and day 2 they will arriving in Seoul, and day 8 will come back. Because of the time difference, they will arrive back to Canada in day 8. Or it can be Japan 9 days tour only. The air and land is from $36.99, and the tour is starting from Osaka and ends in Tokyo. So here, so you will see, so the first day is from North America to Japan. So the second day arriving in Osaka, and we'll travel from Osaka to Nara to Kyoto, and then back to Tokyo. And on the day 9, they will fly back from Tokyo back to North America. Okay, so next, let's quickly take a look at the highlights of our tour. Okay, so South Korea, what do you know about Korea? Kimchi and maybe Gangnam Style? South Korea, actually, it's a very small country, but it has a lot to offer. Canada, it's about 100 times bigger than South Korea, but South Korea's population, it's 15 million more than Canada. Beautiful landscapes and thousands of years of culture and history. And since 2008 Winter Olympic, there has been an increasing number of people inquiring about traveling to South Korea. And the popularity of the Korean pop music, I don't, maybe lots of people know like Blackpink, right? They are very famous, like the girl band right now. The pop music has really further fueled the popularity of tourism in South Korea. So we start the tour from Andong Folk Village. It's known for the traditional houses. The oldest house has over 800 years history. This village is a valuable part of Korean culture because it preserves Joseon period style architecture, folk traditions, valuable books, and an old tradition of clan-based villages. And then we will head to Busan. We'll visit this East Dragon Palace Temple. This temple is situated on the coast of the northeastern portion of the city and overlooking the oceans. It's famous for its beautiful, the location, because of its by the coast. And afterward, the traveler will have the opportunity to view the waves while looking down through the transparent floor of the 15-meter height skywalk. You have to be brave to walk on the glass wall, okay? So which sets over like 35-meter high coastal cliff. And then we will continue to this cultural village. This area is known for its steep streets, twisting alleys, and brightly painted houses. People give it a nickname. It's a Machu Picchu of Busan. It's a very picturesque attraction featuring a village of colorful houses, painted murals, shops, and cafes. And Gyeongju is a coastal city in the southeastern corner in South Korea. Was the capital of the ancient kingdom of Silla. There will be a full-day excursions of the city, and we'll visit the oldest observatory, the National Museum, and two beautiful temples like this one. It's a group picture, and it's very beautiful in the fall. The Korea tour is such a foodie tour. So travelers sometimes complain about gaining weight after the tour. It's very tasty. And then the tour will back to Seoul. It's the capital of South Korea. It's a huge metropolis where modern like the high-rise building, high-tech subways, and the pop culture also meets the Buddhist temples, palaces, and the street markets. It's a very vibrant city, but combining new and old. We'll visit this World Heritage Site. It's the Changdeokgung Palace. It's the most beautiful of Seoul's five main palaces. This one was built about 600 years ago and remained in use well into the 20th century. Here, we include a very interesting experience. So in the palace, we include this special handfolk experience for our guests. So ladies will really enjoy this photo opportunity in the gown. Our tour guide for sure will give enough time for pictures. And for sure, how can we leave the gentlemen behind, right? Yeah, see, they're very cute in these traditional clothes, especially in the pink color. You can see they are very happy, these gentlemen. And in the tour of Seoul, we will visit the Chinkai stream. It's a stream in the downtown area, and admire this urban oasis. And before visiting Myeongdong, it's one of Seoul's main commercial district. And another day, we have an optional DMC tour. So I'm sure anyone visiting South Korea will be interested in doing the half-day tour of the DMC. So firstly, traveler will be visiting a Peace Park. It's called Imjingang Nui Peace Park, which is part of the DMZ area. And then traveler can go down to the third tunnel by a tram. After the tram ride, they can go further to the tunnel. Well, inside the tunnel, it's dark and wet, so it's up to the travelers to do it or not. They can just take the tram to take some picture and to experience it, and then take the tram right back, or they can walk further into the tunnel. And in the afternoons, we'll visit the art village, which is a few kilometers away from North Korea, and it's Korea's hidden art village. And on the way back, we'll also have a beautiful night view of the Namsan Tower, which is also called the Anso Tower. And after Seoul, the next day we will fly from Seoul to Osaka, to Japan, to start our Japan portion. Like I said, if clients, they just do the South Korea, it is okay. So then they will end the tour in day 8 and come back to North America. Japan is always popular for worldwide travelers, especially in the spring during the cherry blossom season, and also the fall during the color season, the fall color season. Canada is about 26 times bigger than Japan, but Japan's population is 65 millions more than Canada. Wow, that's also explained why the hotel rooms are so small in Japan. So here we are going to spend 7 nights in Japan. So let's take a look at the highlights. Our tour starts from Osaka. So for sure, we can't miss the Osaka Castle, which played a major role in the unification of Japan in the 16th century. And it was the largest castle in Japan. And the travelers will have some free time at the Dotonbori, which they can exemplify Osaka's vibrant food culture. It's the most popular and the busiest street in Osaka. And we can wander through the Nara Park, where over 1,000 wild Sika deer roam free here. The Sika deer it's a very polite animal. Why am I saying that? Because if you feed them with the deer crackers, where you can buy at the park at very minimal, like just $2-3, you can buy the deer cracker and feed the deers. They will bow to you. They will duck their heads and trying to bow to you. So it's very polite animal. And here we will also see the Dotaiji Temple. It's one of Japan's most famous and historically significant temple, which constructed in the 8th century. A Japanese Kasaki dinner is a traditional multi-course meal that showcases the height of the culinary artistry and seasonal ingredients. This is an optional program, but I find it's really worth it. Just for example, a Kasaki dinner in Toronto will cost you like about $300 with tax. It's very elegant and elaborate dining experience allows guests to savor not only the favorites, but also the thought and care put into the presentation and the preparation of each courses. It's a multi-course meal, about 8 or 9 courses. This is the some group pictures this year. And we have one free date in Osaka, so travelers can do like they have free time on their own, or they can join the optional Kansai culture tour. So this tour consists of the visit to the Awashiyama bamboo grove. It's a grove of thousands of tall bamboo plants. And after that, we will visit one of the most sacred and impressive destinations, the Fushimi Inari Shrines, and walk through the famous Vermilion Torii Gates. The wet picture down, okay? The most picturesque locations on the tour. And the optional tour also includes the experience to a unique tea ceremony and awakashi making. Wakashi, it's the traditional Japanese sweets, like dim sum, but it's very adorable shapes and very colorful, very beautiful. And another photo opportunity for the ladies. This is optional. They can do it on site. It's the kimono rental. And the tour continues by riding the Shinkansen, the bullet trains. It's just an experience, about half an hour for them. So travelers, they don't have to worry about taking the luggage on the trains. Okay, so the luggage still go with them, still go on the coach. So this is just like an experience, about 30 minutes. So the bullet trains, it's running speeds for up to 300 kilometer an hour. And the Japanese bullet train is known for punctuality. Most of the trains depart on time to seconds, and also very comfortable. Even though it's very fast, it's 300 kilometers an hour, but it's very silent and very spacious. And also safety and efficiency. It's kind of like a must try experience in Japan. And in Kyoto, we are going to visit the Golden Pavilion, which is a World Cultural Heritage featuring a shiny golden pavilions and also a pond-centered garden. It's so famous since the 2 floors, it's all covered entirely in thin layers of pure gold. And then we'll visit the another temple. It's Higashi Honenji. This is architecture famous for the shelter by the largest wooden roof in the world. And here we can also take good picture of the Kyoto Tower. And today we are going to continue to Nagoya to visit the Toyota Museum of the Industry and Technology. So here travelers will learn about the history of Toyota and the automotive technology, including the most high-tech AI robots. Well, the best place to see this beautiful mountain is from a distance. So we will visit multiple locations to admire the breathtaking view of the Mount Fuji. And additionally, our hotel offers a spectacular view of enjoying the majestic beauty of this iconic mountain. So we are also going to the Oshino Hakait. This is a tourist set of 8 ponds in Oshino, which is a small village in the Fuji 5-lake region. So it's the stream of the Mount Fuji. And next to a pond, visitors can also drink the cool water straight from the source. The ponds are very deep and have interesting freshwater plant life and also very large fish in there. And we can also enjoy the pictures of view of the Mount Fuji from a distance on board the cruise on the Lake Kawaguchi. It's included in the program. So it's a lake famous for its view of the famous peak of Mount Fuji. And this picture was taken by the March 25th group. So it's very good time for the cherry blossom season. All this picture was taken by our travelers. And in Mount Fuji, we'll stay in the Hot Spring Hotel. So like I said, most of the rooms has Japanese style beds, which are very low. So only very few rooms has the Western style beds, and first come, first serve. And so if your clients, they prefer the Western style beds, please make sure you put a note when you make the reservation. And some of the rooms in this hotel can view the beautiful sight of Mount Fuji. So this hotel has wonderful location. And while the group staying in the hot spring hotel, they will have a special experience which our past guests truly enjoyed, which is wearing the beautiful yukata bathrobe and have a traditional Japanese dinner. So while Japanese hot spring require bathing in the nude, so some initially hesitant customers eventually embraced the experience and found it to be deeply relaxing and enjoyable. So are you the shy one, or like, to me, like, firstly, I'm shy, but once you walk into the hot spring, well, you find, well, it's quite open and everyone is the same, so it feels very, very relaxed. And in Tokyo, we'll visit the Meiji Shrine in the morning, dedicated to the deified spirits of the Empire Meiji. And also one of our stops in Tokyo day tour is the Tokyo Metro, where you can enjoy a panoramic view of the Tokyo city. And we will also stroll through the Senjoshi Temple. It's one of Tokyo's most colorful and popular temples. So it's packed of people all year round and all day long here. So when walk along the famous 800 feet long shopping street, where you can explore the lines of stores selling different Japanese style goods and souvenirs. It's one of the best place for crafts and the souvenirs. There are many food vendors with all kinds of Japanese snacks and street foods. So even though, like, if you are not a shopper, but you won't leave with empty hands nor empty tummy. So the last day in Tokyo, you can spend the day free at your leisure and enjoy a free day to explore and enjoy the bustling Tokyo, or maybe get lost in the spider web-like subway system. Or alternatively, you can join our optional day tour to Kamakura and Yokohama. Kamakura is a beautiful seaside city nestled in the forest hill on the bay, well known for its Buddhist temple, Shinto shrines, and rich history. And Yokohama is Japan's second largest city. So here we'll visit the Senkanen Garden and the wet brick warehouse, where early 20th century custom buildings now house stylish shops, and stroll in waterside, Yamashita Park, and the Chinatown. That will also end the tour of Japan. And after that, we'll fly direct from Tokyo back to North America. So here our departure date throughout the year. Like I said, spring, the cherry blossom season, and the fall color season are the popular season to visit these two countries. We still have some seats left for the cherry blossom season, but other departure days right now, I believe, are wide open. And don't forget, we have 50% 50% off add-on for Calgary and Edmonton departures. Like for example, the May 7 departure, Vancouver departure package price is $49.99, and Calgary and Edmonton departure originally is $54.99. Now with the 50% off add-on, it's only $52.99. So for this price, travelers gets all the air, tax, 4-star hotels, meals, guided sightseeing tour. It's an absolutely amazing deal. So if you have any questions, or you want to put together a group, or you want to customize itinerary, please feel free to contact me. Here is my contact information. So thank you so much for joining my presentation today. That's about this tour. So if you have any questions, so you can raise your hands, or you can type your question in the Q&A box.
Thank you so much, Angela. That was a wonderful presentation, so informative, and wow, just so many amazing things to see on this
Thank
tour.
you, Candace.
Yes, absolutely. We do have a number of questions here that our participants have already typed in. I'm going to try to get to as many of them as possible, keeping in mind those of you who have asked many questions. I'll try to get to at least one from each person, and then we'll see how much time we have left. So yeah, again, thank you, Angela. This first question comes from Claire, and she's asking, the prices that you quoted, are they including commission, or are those the net
Yes,
prices?
this is gross.
Okay, great. Those are the gross.
Commissionable.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Angela. So those are the gross commissionable prices, Claire, to answer your question. We have another question coming in from Celine, and she says, do the hotels that are on the tour or the resorts have taxes in the
Included.
countries? Okay, they're included. Excellent. That's a good one to know as well. Thank you. And is there any hotels in either country that accept triple or larger occupancy?
Yeah, so for triple occupancy, they accept it. However, so the room is just slightly bigger. So if possible, I would suggest to keeping a double occupancy. It's just for the traveler's comfort. However, both countries, they do accept triple occupancy. The price is same as double occupancy.
Okay, that's great to know. And on the prices that you quoted, I have a travel agent asking, are the flights included direct from Toronto or Montreal? They're wondering.
Yeah, so the price $49.99, it's Vancouver departure, but when you click book now on our website, you can see the price for Montreal departure.
Okay,
you can find the price for different gateway.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so good to know there. I had a few questions from Lita, and she's asking, first, do you ever offer any fam trips for agents to experience this tour?
That's a very good question. Lots of agents asking us about fam tours for South Korea and Japan. We are hoping next year we can do that. For land tour, I don't think it's a problem, but right now because of the air, it's in high demand for Japan and South Korea. So so if we can have the support from the airline, or when like the air, it's like air side getting better, we will consider doing a fam tour.
Okay, thank you so much for that answer,
so
Angela.
but sign up for our newsletter, so whenever we have a fam tour, we'll send it out like first times to our mailing list. Like this year we do have a fam for Egypt.
Okay, great. Excellent. That's good to know. So again, travel consultants on here, make sure you're signed up to Trip Opo's emails, and so that way you can learn about the fam that they have going for Egypt and any other fams that will come up down the road. Angela, another question in terms of booking these tours. So do our travel consultants book through your website, and do they need to register for an account?
Yeah, right now our agent portal is still under construction, so they can directly book it through our website and just put down their agency name and contact information, and then we will when we process the booking, so we'll put under their agency account.
Okay, thank you. I have a question here now from Lorena. This is about groups, and she's asking, are we getting a better price if we put together a group of 20 NETC price for children under 12? And what about 2-year-olds? So I guess she's asking mainly about family prices, and if they put together a group of 20 themselves, are they getting a better price?
Yeah, so this price is for a group of 20. So so if you have a group of 20, you can use this rate.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Martha is asking, how much is the cost for a single supplement? So for somebody who's traveling, but
Yeah, that's a good question. I can't remember the exact price, but I'm sure it's on our website. I think it's $15.99 or something.
okay.
Yeah, but it's on our website.
Okay, great. So you can take a look there also, Martha, to get a more definitive answer, but thank you. This question comes from Jane, and she's asking, would you please post the ad for the 15-day South Korea and Japan trip again? Thank you. Oh, I think she means the slide, Jane. Are you talking about the slide for the 15-day South Korea and Japan trip? Just if you want to see that again, maybe we can go through that. In the meantime, I will look for another question. A lot of travel agents are saying this was very informative, and thank you so much for this presentation. Ron was saying he's been to both South Korea and Japan and lived in Japan for 3 years, and says your knowledge of both is amazing. So thank you for that. We had a question from Christine, and she was asking again about the flight charge for the package from Toronto. And I believe you already mentioned, Angela, that the prices that you quoted there were from Toronto. Is that correct?
Yes, the price on our website, the package price shows on our website is for Vancouver departure, but the add-ons for Toronto is $400. So when you click book now, and you can get the price for different gateway.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then we had a question about Celine was wondering, can you replace the Tokyo part of the tour with another city if you wanted to do another city tour, or is that a completely different package?
Sorry, I didn't get the question again.
No problem. Celine was asking, can we replace Tokyo with another city during the tour? So if there's like for other tours possibly that you offer, is there more of like an FIT program or something like that?
That will be a customized tour.
Yeah.
So if your client is joining our set departures, so the itinerary it's already set. It cannot be changed. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a
Yep.
group tour.
No, definitely. Thank you for clarifying that. And let's see if we've got anyone else. And then
in the chat box, I just post the link for this 15 days tour. So here you can click the link and it will brings you to our webpage.
Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste it because our viewers can't see the chat, but they can.
Oh, okay.
They can see the questions. So I will, I'll type in that. But what I can also do, Angela, is we can include this link in the follow-up email as well. So,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so our agents can see it there. And then
Thank you, Candice.
No problem. I'm just gonna post it also right at the top here. I'm typing the answer. There we go. Okay, and then last question for today. Lynn is asking, not to do with this tour, but she's wondering if TripOpo also goes to Vietnam.
After this tour goes to
Like in
Vietnam.
general, not even though.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do have Vietnam tours. The Indo-China tour, it's also very popular itinerary. So yeah, you can go to our website. It's under Asia. You just find Vietnam and you see Indo-China. We do have many set departures as well.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you for that, Angela. And so just to clarify on the follow-up email, I'll include a link to the TripOpo website as well. And so that way you can look at the other tours that they offer. You can also start to check what the flight add-ons are, as some of you were asking for that, as well as single occupancy rates. You can find that there. And I think that is all the questions that we have for today. Lots of our participants saying thank you. What a wonderful presentation from Henry, from Carla, from Jane. Thank you so much. We are really
Thank you, everyone.
Absolutely happy to have all of you on here today with us for this webinar. And I would just like to say a very big thank you to Angela. Angela, thanks for being here today and for sharing all this information on this amazing tour with us and some of the amazing places TripOpo has that they offer and our travel agents, clients can visit.
Well, Candice, thank you so much for having me today. And thank you everyone for joining my presentation today. Like I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to shoot me an email and then I will try my best to answer it for you.
Yes, excellent. Thank you so much for that as well, Angela. So everyone, please stay tuned for the follow-up email that will be coming. We will include the TripOpo website on here as well. And please stay tuned for the prize winner announcement, as now that you've stayed. Yes, that's right. Now that you've all stayed through to the end of the webinar, you are eligible to win one of two $25 Starbucks gift cards. So thank you for that. Stay tuned for that information. Angela, and to all our guests today, have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.